Hey y'all, I came on so that I can show you all the new pins that I got today. Sorry, there is a glare. Let's see if I can move it. Let me see. Okay, I think that looks like that may have gotten it. Let's see. Okay, I think that is a little bit better. Let's move it over a tiny bit. I think that's a little bit better. Okay, so anyway, I got new pens in today. Well, I got one in today. I got one in yesterday, and I got one in on Monday the 11th. So the 11th, 12th, and 13th, I got pens in. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I didn't have to buy that. I could have used something else. Okay. But that was a cartridge case. So I'm going to show you all of them. I'm going to start with this one, and then won't stay up there. And one I already put in my case, but let me get it for you all. This one. So this is my little pen case. I have two more, but three more as far as fountain pens. And then I have a little tin case that I keep some in. So I got this one. This is the Jinhao 82, I believe. One thing I noticed is that this turns. I don't know if it turns on all of them, so I'm gonna have to check that out. But it's a cute little pen. I like the colors on it. It's like a really light green, and then a pink, and then white barrel. And then this is it, and it's a dual tone, a double tone, two-tone nib. And I have four of these, but I haven't written with any of them yet. But if these pens are anything like the Jinhaos that I have written with, I know I'll like them. I love the little colors and stuff that they have on them. So, and I have, just to show you all, these are five of them then. So these two, they came in a set, and they are a light blue, almost white. And now this one will go in here. And then this one is very similar. It's a sailor, I believe. And then this is a pilot. Yes. Actually, since this looks so much similar to these, I'm going to sit it next to them. Okay. This is a Sailor LeCool. That's how I pronounce it. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not. Then my next pen is this one. And I got to tell you, I liked it online. It looks a bit whiter than this. It's a little bit too yellow for me, but it's still a very pretty pen. It's heavy. The nib is pretty big. It's bigger than the other ones anyway. And it's a heavy pen. So I went on ahead and inked this up, and I thought it was a fine nib. It is actually a medium. And when I started writing, I was like, what's wrong with it? Why is it writing so, I thought, juicy? But it's a medium nib, and I didn't know that. I wouldn't have got it if I'd known it was a medium nib. I would have gotten a fine nib, because I write on a lot of regular paper. I don't buy a whole bunch of the specialty papers. So I need a fine nib and or extra fine, though I typically prefer not extra fine because it's too scratchy. But A fine nib I find work on most of the papers that I actually write on. So that's the only thing about this one, is that it's a medium nib, and I wish the color was a bit lighter. This is cream to me. It's not ivory, and they described it as ivory. This is more cream to me than ivory. So that one, and then I will show you all a couple of writing samples. So what I have it inked with is Van Diemen's Night Series Blackened Seas. And this is it here. And this is Stalogy paper here. And you can see the red. It's lots of red sheen in this ink. And it's a deep, deep, deep teal. So I understand why they say blackened. And then you can see here, I don't have any bleed through. Right there, I think I have a teeny weeny bit. So something pooled, I guess. And right there, the rest of this is no bleed through at all. Then today, I wrote in it, yep, I can do this here. Just cover that up. It does not show any of the red. However, if you look at it, those dark spots that are in it, so like at the end of that I, at the end of this U, or in between the U and the D and then the T, those are dark spots. That's where the red is. You just can't tell that it's red, but that's where the red is. So that, and this is very cheap paper. And you can see I had minimal bleed through on that. Nothing that I couldn't write over. These are some books. I utilize them. They're $3. They have 300 and I want to say 83 pages or something like that in them. And they were $3 at Ross. $3. Many years ago. And I have a whole bunch of them, because I bought them every single time I would go into Ross. I bought a whole bunch of them. So I have quite a few left, and I've went through quite a few as well. And they're not expensive. They're a good size. And so I use these for my notes at work. And the paper is very, very cheap. But you saw minimum bleed through on that. And then one more that I want to show you all as far as the writing sample on that. This is the infamous little pen and gear paper that everybody raves about, and it is a good paper, y'all. No lie, it's a good paper. See this Pilot Metropolitan? I can't stand it. It bleeds through on everything. Let me find what I'm looking for, because I wrote just a little bit so I can describe it. And you can see all of the red right here. So this is it here. And again, I don't think y'all can see it, but I can. All these little dark spots, that's the red sheen coming out in this ink. And it does actually shade as well. It does have some shading to it. And then this is the other side. There's already something written on there, but you have some bleed through right there. You have a little dot right there and a little dot right there. And that's it. No other bleed through on there. So this is a deep dark ink. It's very saturated. This is it here. And you can see up there. And yeah. And this is a medium nib. And we still had virtually no bleed through. So, very happy about this one. Just wish it was a fine nib and wish the color was ivory and not cream. I can deal with the color though. But I wish it was a fine nib. I did go back on Amazon to see if I saw a fine nib, because I was going to get one. but I did not see a fine nib. So I assume that they come in fine nibs, but I didn't see it. And then my next one, y'all, it's another TWSBI. But it's a standard. You should have this in your collection TWSBI to me. So I have, and this is from Drumgles. The other two, this one, and the Jinhao, the other Jinhao, the little plastic pink and white one, those are from Amazon, both of them. Okay, here we go. And this is my TWSBI Black. And this should be a fine nib. Lord, I hope it's a fine nib. Or did I do an extra fine in this one? No, I did a fine nib. I did discover that I can tolerate the fine nib in TWSBI because I do have one fine nib in TWSBI and I have one medium nib in TWSBI. But this is the black, and I ordered the black because I would likely put a black ink in this one and keep it inked with black. Okay, and I have showed my collection of TWSBIs. They're in one case, and then I have like the more neutral colors in this case here because they couldn't fit in the other case. So I guess more than one couldn't fit. Oh, these are my duplicates. I only have one set. These are my duplicates. So I will put this one here, and then I'll put the duplicates over here. Okay, there we go. And then let me see something right quick. Hold on. I was looking at the back of them. Yeah. Some of them are made in China and some are made in Taiwan. And I have a couple that are made in China. I did look it up because I seen a video where some people were saying it was fake. But then I went further to review, and there is a actual supposed to be manufacturer or manufacturing facility in I don't like that in China. So the 2 that I got, or 3 that I got, 4 that I got, I don't know, 3 or 4, I can't remember. 4. I got 4 from China, I believe, and 3 of them were dupes. These are 2 of them. Let me see if that works better, because I didn't like that other one, the way it zipped. I didn't like that. Yeah, I don't like this either, but that's better than... Okay, there we go. And this is a Galen leather case. Only Galen leather case I have. It was expensive, so I mean, it's pens, and as long as they have a soft inside and they're not banging up against each other, I think a cheaper case like this one or the other one that I have from Amazon works just fine. This is my one with all of my inked, except for now this one. I need to put it in there. But this has all of my inked pens, and I shouldn't have inked this one, but I wanted to write with it. And when I wrote with it, that's how I discovered it was medium. So I need to still work on emptying some out. Alrighty, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.